You know what that sound means, right? Right now we are gearing up for this week's episode of Survivor 50. Castaways are now forced to go back to the drawing board and reassess their alliances in episode 2. This comes after one player had to leave because of a sprained ankle and another player was voted out. Joining us now is somebody who knows the game pretty well, right? And is sharing some insight on the show. Season 1 contestant, Dr. Kenniff. Sean, good morning to you. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me again. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. So let's talk about the last elimination. The tribal council voted off Jenna Lewis-Daughtry. She's the only returning player from, in fact, your season, right? So talk to us a little bit about the differences that maybe you've noticed from season 1 compared to season 50.
Well, season 1 was so basic and original, and what they call new era Survivor, sort of taking over after maybe China in episode 10 or so. Would have a lot more immunity challenges, a lot more idols, a lot more second chances, a lot more ways to nuance the game than prior. So this definitely has a new era feel to it compared to old school Survivor or OG Survivor, as the fans like to call it. But still, it was very exciting and dynamic and interesting to watch. And unfortunately, my girl Jenna, who I was rooting for, I didn't think she was going to really win. Sorry, Jenna. But I was hoping that she would at least stick around a little bit longer.
Yeah, at least you're honest about it, right? But I was rooting for her as well. I was pretty bummed about that. But yeah, as you're saying, I mean, there are more nuances to it that, in my opinion, add a lot more drama to the show. Dr. Kenniff, I wanted to ask you, what are your predictions for tonight's episode?
Well, I would advise the survivors, the contestants, to keep their alliances loose and fluid because things are going to change. This game always changes, especially in the new era. I think the addition of the vote blocking is going to add a whole new dynamic to tribal councils, being able to save alliances, save friendships, and I don't know how that's going to turn out in subsequent votes and who it's going to save and who it's going to sink. But that's going to be a nice thing. But keep your alliances very fluid, and they keep the challenges. Strength concentrates in the beginning of Survivor because you try to get rid of your least likely, least physical players early on. So I think that the Batu tribe is going to continue to do well, and I think that the Sela tribe is going to go down again. I think they're going to get decimated, and I think Savannah is going to be the one to go.
All right, we'll know soon enough, of course. So there are 24 players who came back to try and win the $1 million prize. So in your opinion, who are the top runners?
I'm going to stick with Colby Donaldson. He's got that old school energy, that dad energy behind him. And as a dad, you got to root for dads. I think that Mike White is going to stick around for a long time because a lot of the people on Survivor, even when I was there, they want a television career. And I think keeping Mike around is a good idea. They might be able to parlay that into a cameo onto White Lotus, maybe. So I expect him to stick around for a while. I think Colby Donaldson has a real chance. He's mature. He is still very physical, and his team is very strong, especially if they get Kyle back on it. They lost Kyle, who's obviously a huge asset for physical challenges, but due to his injury. But, you know, Survivor is a very fluid game, and you might see Kyle make a reappearance. If that comes back, I think the Batu tribe will be undeniable. I think Colby Donaldson in the end.
All right. I love that you called out the dad energy. That's a powerful thing for sure.
Right.
And Dr. Kenniff, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be looking forward to the episode tonight. Yes, of course, we'll be checking back in.